Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create your first sketch. You can see on the screen this is the final sketch that you will be creating, and right now I'm located in the OnShape program. After I log in with my credentials, you have your own account that you have to log in into. You can create a new file and create a new sketch. And this other window here is the introduction to sketching, is the course you were supposed to complete after your first week of flexible learning. I'm going to click view course and I'm going to go to exercise basic sketching. That's the exercise I'm going to follow to create my first sketch. I'm going to click next page, and these are the 8 steps I'm going to follow. I have to create a new document. I already created a new document, and in this new document I'm going to create a new part, which is plus right here. I'm clicking on it, and this is a new part of that new document. Now I'm going to create sketch. I'm clicking on this icon, create sketch. So I have this menu appears. I can change the sketch name, but I will choose the front plane first. It shows here the front plane, that's the vertical plane. I can choose one of the 3 planes, but the front plane is the vertical plane, and I'm going to start sketching. So I can right click and click view normal to sketch plan. And I know that I have to do a circle, center point circle first. So I click on center point. I begin from the origin 0, 0, 0 for XYZ axis. And I'm going to hover above the point, and then I'm going to press the left mouse button and pull, and then I stop. Okay. So I'm still in the circle mode. So I go back, I click and pull, I create my second circle. So I want to escape the circle mode. I click escape key on my keyboard. I know that my second step is to create lines. So I'm clicking on the line mode here, or I can use a keyboard. And then I'm in a line mode. So I want to create multiple lines. So I begin from this one, I click, and then I let it go. So I'm still in the line mode. I click, I continue, I wait for the vertical line, which shows a vertical constraint, and I'm happy with the vertical constraint. That's why I wait for this moment before I click, and since it's the right moment, I'm gonna click. Then I go to the left, and it's showing me the perpendicular constraint, which is what I like, and I click. I go downwards, it shows me the horizontal, the vertical constraint, click. Then I go to the right, it shows me horizontal constraint, click. Then I go to the downwards, it shows me the correct constraint, I click. Yes, I like it, and then I go all the way back, and you see it shows me 2 constraints, vertical and tangent. Both constraints are fine with me, so I click. Now I want to press the escape key to escape the line command. Now I think I want to do a construction line, which is again, I press the line command, or I can use my keyboard, capital L. Then I press this construction, or capital Q, or I think it doesn't matter if it's a capital or not. And then I go to the origin, click once, and then I move and click when the vertical line is highlighted. And then I press escape. So looks good so far. Next step for me is to dimension. I remember that dimension is, for this line, has to be 200 millimeters. And you can always go back and check with your tutorial sketch. So it's too big now. I'm going to use a wheel of the mouse to zoom out. and then I press the wheel and I pen. That's how I create, how could I zoom out and move the sketch to the left. So I don't remember what the other dimensions are. Well, but if I don't, I can go back to the steps. So these steps tell me to make this 3 equal and to make this as a midpoint. Okay, so I'm going back to my sketch, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this 3, 1. Oh no, I have to escape dimension. So I'm going to shift, click, select, click, shift, select, click, shift, and then make them all equal. I can go to the menu and click on E, or I can use an E button. Let's see how it's gonna work. Okay, now they're all equal. Now I want to select this dot and then select this line and go make it midpoint constraint. So I have now completed that. So I'll go back and see what else do they want me to do. So I need to move it up there, sorry. So 200, and next is 35, 70, and 50. Okay, let me go back and do this. So let's go to the dimension command, and I'm gonna select this, and then I don't press anything. I'll just move my mouse, select the second, and then I see the dimension is the distance between the two circles. I click on it and I enter 35. I don't need to type millimeters because it's already default. By the way, if you want to change from inches to millimeters, you can go to this document menu, click on the workspace units, and choose the correct units here. So I have correct units, so I don't need to change anything, but you want to do it in the beginning of the sketch before you start the document. So I have 35, then let's go back. What do I have? 50 right here and 70 there. So I'm going to so I'm out of sketch now. I don't have my sketch menu, which means that this sketch, I have to go back. I have to double click. When I see this green check mark, it means I'm inside the sketch menu. I can continue edit my sketch. So I click on dimension and I want this to be 50. Enter. And I click. So you see, since all these 3 are equal, all of them become 50. Now I want to make this 70 and this 70. So why don't I make them equal first? So how about this? I have to escape dimension, sorry. Escape dimension and then click on this line, hold shift, click on this line, and then go and make them equal. Okay, now they're equal. And now I'm ready to dimension. So I'm going to dimension just this one. I'm going to type 70. And both of them are changed to 70. That's what I need. So next I need to create those 2 circles. So I want to center point or capital C, right? And I just randomly pick a point here and then click and then go here and again pull and click and then escape. Okay, so I could have entered dimensions right away, but I decided to enter it later. So I want to enter diameter 25. And I want to make them equal. So I escape the dimension command. I click on this one and this one and press E. So now they're both 25. Next, I want to click on dimension and I need to have them, 35 millimeters from the end. Okay. So from here to here has to be 35. And I have to do the same for the second one. So try to keep your dimensions outside of the shape. That's a good practice for your for you to place dimensions. Escape. How about next? Is there everything correct? 25, 50, 70. Okay, now I have to check if my sketch is correct by selecting this area in yellow and comparing the numerical value for the area. Let's go do this. So I'm selecting this value. My area is 16,682.53 millimeters squared, which is the correct area. Thank you.